Virtual game today. As for how and when actual games will resume, still up in the air. Several scenarios have surfaced in Major League Baseball, but according to Anthony Bemboom, not all those are gaining traction. Former Creighton star back in the Metro and says a creative solution is needed.
It's far from ideal, but Los Angeles Angels catcher Anthony Bemboom is making the most of this break from baseball. The former Creighton Blue Jay now back in Omaha.
This time is to kind of reevaluate, especially where you were in spring, and make any adjustments or continue to do what you've been doing with those in-game reps that we had. So, in time, kind of take a step back and reevaluate things.
Much like the fans, Bemboom says players too hear all kinds of scenarios on how to get a baseball season started. And that includes the idea thrown out by Jeff Passan of having players play and live in isolation in the state of Arizona. And while it would mean baseball in 2020, Bemboom says it would likely encounter some major pushback.
Like other guys too, it'd be really tough for me to leave my family for 4 to 5 months. I think the whole quarantine thing without the families is one of the biggest issues for guys, and I think that's not something that I can see a lot of guys being necessarily willing to do.
That says a lot coming from a guy who is not a multi-million-dollar superstar. In fact, Bemboom lives on the fringe of the big leagues, getting called up just last year in his 8th season of pro baseball. At 30 years old, he knows his time to make money on the diamond is limited, but he says a creative solution is needed and he's not willing to jeopardize health.
If it's a responsible way and it's a good outlet for everybody and we're able to play, then I'm all for it. But you know, it has to be, you know, in due time and responsibly done.
Until then, Bemboom will continue refining his swing and adapting to his new normal.